You think you're deep cleaning your house, but you're actually just tidying. Or you're spending 3 hours cleaning, but your house still feels dirty because you were doing the wrong task entirely. Most people use these three words interchangeably, but they're completely different things, and confusing them is why your house never feels truly clean. I'm about to tell you the exact difference between cleaning, tidying, and deep cleaning. And once you understand this, you'll realize why you've been frustrated for years. Because here's the thing, most people spend 80% of their time on the one that matters least, and almost no time on the one that actually makes the biggest difference. Let me explain what I mean. Tidying defined. Let's start with tidying, because this is what most people are actually doing when they say they're cleaning their house. Tidying is putting things back where they belong. That's it. You're not removing dirt, you're not disinfecting infecting anything. You're just moving objects from where they are to where they should be. When you pick up toys off the floor and put them in the toy box, that's tidying. When you take dishes from the living room to the kitchen, tidying. When you fold the blankets on the couch or organize the magazines on the coffee table, all tidying. Tidying makes your space look better visually. It creates order out of chaos. But here's what tidying does not do, it doesn't make anything cleaner. You can have a perfectly tidy house that's actually filthy. You could have every item in its proper place, everything organized and put away, but your surfaces are covered in dust, your floors are dirty, and your bathroom is growing mold. Tidy just means organized, it doesn't mean clean. And here's the problem, most people tidy and then wonder why their house still feels gross. It's because you organized the mess, you didn't remove it. You straightened up the clutter, but the actual dirt is still there. Cleaning defined. Now let's talk about cleaning, which is what you should be doing regularly, but probably aren't doing enough of. Cleaning is removing dirt, dust, and grime from surfaces. It's the act of making things hygienically clean, not just visually neat. When you wipe down your kitchen counter with a disinfectant spray, that's cleaning. When you vacuum the floors, cleaning. When you scrub your toilet, wipe down your bathroom mirror, dust your furniture, mop your floors, all of that is cleaning. Cleaning actually removes the stuff that makes your house dirty. The dust, the bacteria, the sticky residue, the hair, the crumbs. You're eliminating the things that make spaces unsanitary or grimy. Here's how you know if you're cleaning versus tidying. Ask yourself, am I removing dirt or just moving objects? If you're moving objects, you're tidying. If you're removing dirt, you're cleaning. And here's what's wild, you can clean without tidying. You could vacuum around all the toys on the floor, wipe counters that are still covered in clutter, dust shelves that are packed with items. It's not ideal, but technically you're still cleaning because you're removing dirt, even if the space is still messy. Most people need to do less tidying and more actual cleaning because a tidy but dirty house is not a clean house, it's just a well organized house, dirty house. But here's where it gets really important. There's a third category that almost nobody is doing, and it's the one that actually makes the biggest long term difference. Let me tell you about deep cleaning. Deep cleaning defined. Deep cleaning is cleaning the things you don't clean during regular cleaning. It's getting to the dirt that's hidden, built up, or in places you normally ignore. Regular cleaning is wiping down your kitchen counter. Deep cleaning is pulling out your appliances and cleaning behind them, scrubbing the grout between your tiles, and decreasing the size of your cabinets. Regular cleaning is vacuuming your floors. Deep cleaning is moving all the furniture and vacuuming underneath it, washing your baseboards, and shampooing your carpets. Regular cleaning is wiping down your bathroom counter. Deep cleaning is scrubbing the caulk around your tub, removing hard water stains from your shower door, and cleaning the exhaust fan vent. See the difference? Deep cleaning targets buildup. It addresses the dirt that accumulates slowly over time in places you're not hitting during your weekly or daily cleaning routine. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you clean it weekly, it's regular cleaning. If you clean it once or twice a year, it's deep cleaning. And let me tell you why deep cleaning matters so much. Regular cleaning maintains cleanliness, but deep cleaning actually improves it. If you only ever do regular cleaning, your house will slowly get dirtier over time because you're not addressing the buildup. That's why even people who clean every week sometimes feel like their house is never really clean. The deep dirt is accumulating in all the places they're not touching. how they work together. Now, here's how these three things should work together because you actually need all of them. Tidying should happen daily or multiple times a day. It takes 5 minutes and it keeps your space functional. You can't properly clean a cluttered surface, so tidying is actually the foundation. But it's quick maintenance, not real cleaning. Cleaning should happen weekly or a few times a week, depending on the room and how much traffic it gets. This is your regular routine that keeps dirt and grime from building up. Vacuum, wipe surfaces, clean bathrooms, handle the floors. This is your baseline for keeping a home actually clean, not just neat. Deep cleaning should happen seasonally or a few times a year. Pick one room per month and deep clean it, or dedicate one weekend per season to deep cleaning your whole house. This is what prevents the slow creep of grime that makes even clean houses feel dingy over time. Most people are tidying daily, barely cleaning, and never deep cleaning. Then they wonder why their house feels gross, even though they're always cleaning. You're not always cleaning, you're always tidying, and there's a huge difference. Let me give you a practical example so this really sinks in. Let's say you're dealing with your kitchen, tidying the kitchen, putting away the dishes, wiping down the counter where you can see crumbs, putting food back in the pantry. Takes 10 minutes, makes it look better. It doesn't really actually make it cleaner. Cleaning the kitchen, wiping down all the counters with disinfectant, sweeping and mopping the floor, cleaning the stovetop, wiping down the outside of the fridge and dishwasher, taking out the trash. Takes 30 to 40 minutes, actually removes dirt and bacteria. Deep cleaning the kitchen, pulling out the stove and fridge to clean behind them, scrubbing the inside of the oven, degreasing the range hood, wiping down the inside of cabinets, cleaning out the dishwasher filter, scrubbing grout. Takes 2 to 3 hours, removes built up grime that regular cleaning doesn't touch. All three are necessary. None of them replace the others, but you need to know which one you're doing and make sure you're doing the right one for what your house actually needs. It's the solution. So here's what you should actually be doing. Tidy every day or multiple times a day to keep things functional. Clean weekly to maintain actual hygiene. Deep clean seasonally or monthly to prevent buildup. Stop confusing these tasks. Stop thinking that because you tidied up, you've cleaned. Stop wondering why your house feels dirty when you've been cleaning weekly but never deep cleaning. They're different tasks with different purposes, and you need all three in your routine. And honestly, once you understand this distinction, cleaning becomes so much less overwhelming because you know exactly what you're trying to accomplish. You're not just randomly wiping things and hoping your house feels clean. You have a system. If this just clicked for you and you finally understand why you've been frustrated with your cleaning routine, hit that subscribe button because I break down home management in a way that actually makes sense. Now go figure out which task your house actually needs right now. I'll see you in the next video.